Hey guys, it's Camille from Chicken Scratch and Sniff. I am so excited for today. It begins our epic Christmas sale on Chicken Scratch and Sniff in my market, okay? So when you go to cknscratch.com, excuse me, you click on the market button in the menu and it'll show you what I have. But for this sale, I'm making it really easy so you don't have to just pick and choose what you want. I bundled a bunch of my Christmas and Thanksgiving items together so that you can get them all for one super low price, like way more than 50% off, you guys. It's awesome, okay? So October 24th, which is today, and October 25th only. Like, I'd be crazy to do it longer, you guys. It's a ridiculous sale. So go and take advantage of it now, cknscratch.com, okay? And you can click on the sale button there. But let me show you some of the fun stuff that's in there because I know you're excited, okay? All right, where do we start? Should we start with Thanksgiving? Let's do that, okay. So, you guys, if there is, like, if you don't want the Thanksgiving stuff or you don't want the Christmas stuff, there is, like, if you scroll down that page, there are discount codes if you just want one or the other. But otherwise, you just have to get them all bundled together because it's cheaper to do it that way anyway, okay? So just a heads up, like if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, it's okay. Okay, so one of the things I have for Thanksgiving is this 4-week of gratitude challenge. Now, Thanksgiving, I know we're always doing, like people post on Facebook what they're grateful for every day, or they do the leaves on the trees. We do that too. But I really wanted to step up our game a little bit and do not just gratitude, not just say what I'm grateful for, but show my Thanksgiving. And so that's why I made this. Everything I make, I use myself, right? And so one of the weeks, for example, is gratitude for others. And so it helps you, gives you space to write down, you know, list all those things that you would put on your Thanksgiving tree, write them all down, but then it helps take you through and say, okay, because you're thankful for that or for that person, what are you going to do about it? And so then it gives you ideas for things that you can do. So, for example, if I am grateful for others and my kids were all brainstorming, who were listing all these things, and they're grateful for their basketball coach, for example, what can we do for our basketball coach to show them that we are grateful for them? And so there's like wrappers to put around boxes of candy. There's cards that you can print out, and then you can write a really nice note, say, hey, I learned this from you, thank you so much. And obviously that would mean more than so much other things. But you can put it with candy and make it super cute, right? Because we always like to do that. But then there's these little cards that you can just write down your thoughts every single day. And so you can have your own little gratitude journal if you want to do it that way and keep it separate. There's, actually that's in the other one. It's okay if I get confused which is where because you guys are going to get it all. But so there's that challenge and there's lots of ideas and printables for that one. But then there's the Book of Mormon Thanksgiving. I love this one. We started to do it a few years ago when I was thinking about boats and how the pilgrims came across on boats and who else has a boat. And so I was thinking about the scriptures, and so I started to think about Nephi and the Jaredites and Hagoth and how they all came and sailed to the Americas as well. And so I made these sails. Let me show you. I didn't make muffins today or cupcakes or anything. So I just have the sails for you this time, but you can see a video of me with a cupcake, so they look cool. So these are the sails, okay? There's some with the Book of Mormon on them, gold plates. There's some just have like a light on them. But then there's also more generic ones, like with just the Thanksgiving hat, or this is Hagoth's family. There's some with the turkey. Okay, so you get the point. There's lots, okay? And so then you put those in a cupcake or in muffins. I like to do muffins because it's Thanksgiving breakfast, so it's quick and easy. I can make the muffins the night before, put the sails in, I cover them up, put them on the table. Thanksgiving morning, whenever the kids come down, they have a great breakfast, and it's really, really fun. So around the bottom of the sails, there's a brown wrapper that you can do to make the boat part, kind of. But then there's also this water one that you can put around it so it looks like it's sailing on the water. Super fun. Probably my favorite Thanksgiving thing that we do. And it doesn't really take that long. You just have to cut. And then these are skewers. I just chopped them in half. You can use chopsticks, whatever you have. Just make it work. It's fine. Obviously, you just need something longer than a toothpick. So that's super fun. But then there's more Thanksgiving printables. Like this is around a bag of popcorn. So if I wanted to write a note to one of my kids' teachers, like a primary teacher or something, I could put this and I could write a quick note on the back and saying popping by to say thanks, whatever I want, right? Or there's these ones, and these are just like thanks envelopes, okay? So they open up and just fold. This one has cookies inside, so if you just want to pop a couple of cookies in and give it to somebody, you can. And then you just close that up. These are also great for like if you have gift cards. So like one year we went and bought a whole bunch of gift cards at a fast food place, and we just handed them out. But so you could put them in here, and you can hand them out to whoever you see on the streets. You can hand them out to people at the hospital who are waiting and they need some nourishment, right? You can hand them out to construction workers, like whoever you see, right? You can hand these out to. And so what I love to do is I'll print a whole bunch of stuff. I'll cut it out while I'm watching a movie or something, and I'll put a whole bunch of things together, and then I'll just try to give them out. That way, whenever I feel like I need to, I have something that I can just give. And I don't have to be like, oh, I feel like I need to go and drop this off at somebody's house, and then I have to go buy it, and then I have to put it together, and then I drop it off. I have it already done, and it makes it so much easier for me to go and do exactly what I need to do. So it's great. So one of the other, here's another one. If you don't like, well, here, let me show you this one first. So in one of the kits, there's these Thanksgiving candies. There's a whole bunch of different candies that you can use, the wrappers. But this one is, it just says thankful for you. And then it has some of the things that we're thankful for, and then some generic ones, okay? I love these, to give these. They're super fun. They're always well received because they're cute, and they're, everybody likes, wow, a lot of people like chocolate, okay? So these chocolate things are really easy, and you can get ones with or without nuts, whatever, right? But if you don't want to take the time to do that, like I understand that you have to cut and then tape all of those together, then don't, that's fine. So I have these sandwich bag toppers instead, so you can just dump some candy in and then put this on, and then like you could give this to your primary class, and you can write on the back, thankful for you today, thank you for being in my primary class, I love how you always volunteer to say the prayer, and you can give that to them. Like how cute and easy is that? And you know, the kids would absolutely love it, right? So lots of things in there. There's even little toothpick things that you can put in as well. Just so many things, you guys, and I'm really like hitting the tip of the iceberg, and that's the Thanksgiving stuff, okay? Now, Christmas, you ready? There's lots of Christmas stuff. Again, I have more service things, more gift ideas. We got all these tags in there. Just so much, okay? So here's another tag, so you can quickly do like neighbor gifts. But like I said, if you make a big basket full of gifts and you're praying and you're listening to the Holy Ghost, right? Then you'll be like, oh, that person needs something today. What can I give them? And then you can go through your basket and be like, this is perfect, and go and do it. Like it makes things so easy. It makes your holidays great because you're serving, but you're not stressed about it because you prepare it now. And then you don't have to worry, right? Okay, so here's the tag. This one says, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good wipe. So you can put it with Clorox wipes. Like, this is seriously such a great gift, especially if you have people that are easy to get sick. Like when I was in the hospital and when I went through my cancer treatments, this was such a great gift. Like, I wish I would have received some of these, right? So think about people like that, but also moms with babies. Obviously, they always need wipes, baby wipes. Grandparents that are having family in, they could probably use some baby wipes. Just think, who can't use wipes, right? They're great. Okay. Oh, here's another one. Another wrapper that you can do. So delightful. Merry Christmas, right? That's an easy one. Oh, this was in the Thanksgiving one. I forgot. In the Thanksgiving challenge one, where it says, wishing you a warm and cozy night. So it's a blanket wrapper. Again, you can just hand these out to people that you see, or a lot of cancer patients, they need blankets because they're cold all the time. Like, I'm still cold all the time, right? And I now love all my blankets. Here's the thing that you could do, make a bishopric stash. This is just animal cookies. So when you're making this, I'm thinking of including like the clerks and things too, because they're there all the time. So snacks for after church, or they can use it and give it to the kids as well. So think about making a mixture of things that you want to put in there, and obviously make sure that they want it. But I think that would be super fun. Okay, Nativity gift set. Love this one. It's great neighbor gift. Lots of ways that you can do it. So here's the assembled candies, okay, and for each one of these it says the name of one of the people who witnessed Christ's birth. So it has the Nephites on there because they saw the star, right? So you can do it with or without that depending on who you're giving it to, but it's a good opportunity to then put this with the Book of Mormon if they don't know who the Nephites are, right? And then it comes with a scripture study sheet, so you can do this as a family for family home evening, and you can hand out the chocolates to each of your kids, and then they read these scriptures, you talk about them, and then they get to eat the chocolate. You can do it that way. But then it also comes with this countdown. So you put it in a picture frame, okay? It's just a printable page, and then you put it in a picture frame, and then if you have a washable marker, expo marker, washable markers, whatever works, and then you just write down how many days until Christmas, and you can erase that easily every single day and update it. So this is great because then you can give it like 2 months before, like if Canada, you've already had Thanksgiving, so you can give this in November as soon as Halloween's over, right? Or you can give it like the week before Christmas, and it's still fine because it's not like they have a whole bunch of things that are left unopened, okay? So it makes it really easy to give at any point of the month, which is really great. Okay, so that's the nativity thing. Then if you go to the Christmas morning fun zone, okay, so I made this because my kids would always wake up like at 4 a.m. on Christmas morning, right? And then they could never go back to sleep. It didn't matter like if they were 4 or if they're 12, like they just won't go back to sleep, right? And so at some point I had to get some sleep or I was going to be super cranky all Christmas long. And it's supposed to be Christmas, which is fun, right? So I made the Christmas morning fun zone, and I've been doing it for years, and it's fabulous. So what you do is I have this sign that just says, hey, Merry Christmas. Did you have a good night's sleep? Mom and Dad are still sleeping. While you wait, quietly enjoy these fun games and activities. We love you. Okay, so I always give my kids, you know, like, okay, I'll get up at this time, but I'm not getting up any earlier, so it's like 6 o'clock. And so you have to wait until then. And if you can't go back to sleep, I totally get that. I was there too, but you can't wake anybody else up. So I put these quiet activities for them out in the hallway, make it nice and cozy, and then they can do these. So there's like a whole bunch of would you rather questions, so when another sibling wakes up, they can play those together. There's these cootie catchers, you know, that you pop up that they can do. So some of them have things filled in, and then they can make, there's one that's blank that they can do as well, and then it just has little facts and things in there. There's I Spies, there's Christmas melts where they have to figure out the picture. So depending on how old your kids are, will depend on which ones you want to use. And then there's like finish the scene ones, where if you just have a bunch of coloring, like some crayons out, they can do these. So like this one is finish the ugly sweater, make it an ugly sweater for the Christmas party. Here's some shepherds, but they're not herding sheep. What are they herding? And then they can put snakes or dragons or whatever they want in there. So it sparks some creativity, but also ties in the Christmas theme. There's these stocking stuffers. Now I know that some of you guys have seen some of these before, but I added more. Like I made them up, okay? So that there's not something new, and there's like 3 pages of these ones that they can do as well. So there's a lot of fun stuff. Now, like I said, I usually print a whole bunch of this stuff out, and then I just give it out as I'm ready, right? And so if I have extras, I just put them in a box, like a special Christmas printables box. So that way I'm not wasting the paper. I can use it next year. I've saved myself time because they're already cut for next year. And then I can just keep giving every single year. It's fabulous. Okay, so like I said, this is just some of the stuff that you're going to get when you go and buy the Epic Christmas Sale Bundle, okay? So there's 6 different products, but like the products are jam-packed of stuff. Like I already made them full of things. So it's like getting away more. Normally it would cost $54.50, which is just a whole lot of money, right? So I slashed it to $22, you guys. $22. That's more than half off. Totally feasible. So go grab it. Have a Book of Mormon Thanksgiving, do lots of service at Christmas, have so much fun, but it's only available October 24th and 25th. So you've got to go and get it now. CKNScratch.com. Go and get it. Have a great time, you guys. Bye.